Hey, everybody. This is episode 4 of the Blitzball Banter podcast. We've had a couple of weeks off. It's been a wild couple of weeks. Opening day was 2 weeks ago. We're going to catch you up on all that action. We also had some games this past Sunday. Unfortunately, Mother Nature is messing with us right now with all this rain. And so it's Easter, the day after tomorrow, so we have no games. And we're going to get back after it here in about a week or so. But a lot of stuff to catch up on. Colt is MIA right now. We got a bolo. I'll be on the lookout for Colt Edwards. I don't know where that dude is. I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. We might need to check on him. If anybody around Gladewater, Texas sees Colt Edwards, please let us know. We're concerned about him and to make sure he's still with us. Colt. So real quick, man, opening day was awesome. We had 3 great games, all pretty close games. They were competitive. It started out with the Trash Pandas versus the Ruttin Bucks. This is a rematch from the World Series Game 1 last season. Heath Miller came out, pitched for the Trash Pandas, did an awesome job. I think he struck out, 9 or 10. 9 or 10 batters. Ryan Heimer, a new draft pick for the Trash Pandas, came up in the 3rd inning, hit a grand slam home run, which put the Trash Pandas up for good. They ended up winning 7-5. Myself and Scooter Alexander went deep for the Ruttin Bucks. That game, it was just a good game. It was back and forth, competitive. We were up, and it was back and forth until the 3rd inning, and then we just could never come back. Blake Self, the Pancreas, also hit a bomb. So it was a great game. Game 2 was between the War Dogs and the Goons. It ended up being a 3-on-3 matchup. The War Dogs actually upset the Goons, who won the regular season last year, 8-5. There was a lot of good hitting in that game. I'll see if I can pull up some game summary here. Sorry, I got a little cold going today with all this change of the weather blues. Yeah, so the Dogs scored 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. Chad White hit a bomb, MVP, starting off good. Greg the Leg, Hulk Hand White also came in and struck out 8 guys. Aaron Watson, who's actually our guest today on the podcast, set a Diamond S Blitzball single game record for 3 bombs in a game. Now, last year, the season league lead was 5, so that's going to be shattered this year. We can already tell. Derek Smith was on the bump for the Goons. He struck out 11. But the Goons went down 8-5. The 3rd game of the opening day was a 13-7 win for the Bucks. Myself, I hit 3 home runs that game. It was a great game. So Todd Arron from the earlier game. Chris Capps also hit 2 home runs. Mikey Wilson hit 2 home runs. Man, the balls were flying. I think we had 16 home runs on an opening day, which was awesome. We didn't have that many, near as many that has in one day last year for that. Jeremy McFederidge, hit a grand slam home run in the inning in one of the last innings, and Blake Ware also pitched and struck out 11. So it was a good game. Last week, the Trash Pandas continued their rampage and beat the Goons 12-0. The Trash Pandas are going to be, after 2 weeks, they're solid, man. They're going to be the team to beat. 12-0. There was Toller hit 2 home runs. Sanford hit another home run, which both of them now have 2 for the season. Heath Miller threw a no-hitter. So we're looking at a potentially Cy Young guy right there. The second game, the Goons bounced back. They get their first win of the season. Watson hit another home run. Derek Smith hit a home run. They were dominating in an 8-1 game. David LaFleur struck out 14. Blake Ware struck out 16. Austin Hall and Jeremy McFederidge, I'm going to get that right, man, had 2 hits each. So a lot of hitting, a lot of strikeouts. A lot of home runs this year. I don't know if it's the warmer temperatures or if guys after the first season, they're kind of getting the hang of it now. The pitching's still there. The hitting's definitely improved league wide. So it's been a great great start to our second season here. Today we have two goons. We got a 2-for-1 special with the Goon Squad. These guys were with the Goons last year. Arron Watson and Ryan Woodward. And man, these guys have helped me out so much around the ballpark. Ryan helps me with with all the digital stuff, the videos, scoreboard stuff, things like that, and also on the field. And Arron, man, he's gone above and beyond and helped me with field maintenance. We put a drain in. Ryan was there with us doing that too. So both these guys have gone above and beyond to help us out and get this league going right and get the field right. Donated a lot of time, donated equipment, things like that. Woodward's got all the swag set up, the Diamond S swag. He got us the signs. Arron's, man, gone above and beyond with all the equipment he's brought over, skid steers, mini excavators. We've done a lot of work over there. Couldn't do it without these two guys, man. They have definitely helped out. So right now we're going to bring on Arron Watson. He's going to be first, and we're going to talk to Arron and get him in here and kind of talk about his season and what he thinks about everything. Let's see if we can get him in here. Arron Watson. There he is, everybody. Arron Watson. Arron,
how's it going, guys?
Hey, man, thanks for coming on. Just it's awesome that you're here. 1, 2, just hats off to all the help you've given me to make this field awesome over there, donating your time, donating equipment, all that stuff that you helped me over there, and couldn't do it without you. Also, side note, Arron also helps me coach Little League, and so our sons play together. So me and Arron get hanging out quite a lot, and I'm sure he's sick of me already. We hang out 2 games a week, and then on the weekends. But anyway, Arron, appreciate you coming on here, man.
No, of course. Thanks for having me. And no, it's been fun, a lot of fun. So no, hang around a stud like you, of course, a lot of fun. So.
Negative on the stud. Just trying to make it day by day. So Arron right now is actually tied for the league lead in home runs. He's got 4 home runs this year. He hit 3 and set a single game Blitzball record with 3 home runs. So Arron, right now, obviously you're seeing the ball well. Tell us your approach at the plate. What you're looking for. Just give us some key tips on if we want to hit this Blitzball out of the ballpark.
So a lot of times too, isn't really just loading up. There's some guys out there that will swing with more testosterone in one swing than I'll swing with the entire game. Like I said, they just have it and they gear up, and it's just getting that good contact. And really, I say it. Our first game of the season, I was seeing the ball great, and then it got in my head. And then my second game, man, it was rough. I couldn't touch the ball for anything. I had more Ks than I definitely wanted. But no, I get up there and a big part of it is making sure, trying to make the pitchers throw strikes. There's a lot of nasty stuff out there, a lot of movement, but also they got to get it in that strike zone. So it's just when one's coming in that strike zone, just seeing it and getting some good contact.
Absolutely, I feel you on that. It's hard for a pitcher to find the zone, but it's also the hitter's got his back against the wall also. So just to be able to hit this ball and hit it solid enough for it to leave the ballpark is pretty awesome. So let's talk about the Goons real quick. The Goons come in, they win the league last year, the regular season. They go into the World Series and kind of run into a red hot War Dog team in the second round, unfortunately. So let's talk about your team a little bit. From last year to this year and what y'all's expectations going forward. Y'all are 1-2 right now.
Yeah. So like I said, last season went great. I was ecstatic, coming onto it. I just wanted to make sure that I was an asset to the team and a help. And the Goons, we found a rhythm, all of us on there, and it ended with a good season. I think we were all happy with where we played. We got some studs on there as well, and coming in this season, our first game we were 1 short, so we did a 3-on-3, trying to get into the groove of it. Came up a little short in that game, and then the our second game, like I said, we kind of flat-footed, just trying to get the swing of it. Our fourth man was back, so the OGs were together again, and he was just just trying to get going. And that team there, the Trash Pandas, man, they're a little hot right now, so they definitely put it on us for the second game, and then coming out for the third is just kind of it ended a little better for us. We're able to get some balls in play, and that's kind of it, man. If you get up there and K every time, nothing's going to happen. But you get up there and you're able to get something in play, then that's the game changer. And then we have some pretty good pitching. So LaFleur and Smith, man, they're carrying us on their backs as far as pitching goes. Right now, me and Woodward are trying to get some time on the mound, but yeah, right now it would hurt more than help. I know Woodward's coming along good, but we'll see. So
Yeah, man, and like you said, the Pandas are really red hot. I actually picked y'all and the Goons and the Pandas to be the two teams to really watch out, because basically y'all were just reloading, pretty much the same guys. The Pandas added a huge pickup in Heimer.
Yeah.
Y'all's guy hasn't unfortunately been able to show up yet, but y'all also went 7-1 with the squad y'all got last year. So with LaFleur on the mound, Derek on the mound. Of course, Derek was also he tied with the league in home runs last year. So we got you this year, Derek last year, and I mean y'all are set to make a run and to take off. It's just a matter of, hey, let's just get our timing back and let's get our pitching back in. And LaFleur missed that first week, which hurt. I get that. He was back last time, and we saw what happened. Y'all ended up getting a dub and ran into a Heath Miller, who unfortunately threw a no-hitter. That dude's got so many pitches. I mean, more than fingers.
Yep.
But I think like we see. Go ahead.
I'll say, and a lot of movement. There's some of the other pitchers, man. There's some great, even at one, we can even call it college pitchers that have great, speed, great this and that. That radar is that equalizer that keeps them from burning everybody out. So what makes it tough up there are the pitchers that have a lot of movement, because you're up there, you're second guessing every pitch. Hey, is it going to hit the strike zone? Is it going to be more close? Is it going to break, or is it just going to straighten out and go right down the zone? And it's very humbling. You'll swing at stuff that you're like, dude, that was 4 feet outside the plate. What am I doing? And that was, for some reason, my mindset. Against the Trash Pandas. It's like, man, I can't find that zone. I can't. But it's just getting in there and trying to figure it out. So
heck yeah, man. And I think the Goons will get it figured out. And obviously it's working for you right now. Arron puts the ball in play a lot. He doesn't strike out very much. Obviously he can hit the long ball. But hey, like, good things happen, like you said, when you put the ball in play, put the pressure on the defense. So as long as you're not sitting there striking out every at bat and putting pressure on the defense, good things are going to happen usually on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool, Arron. Well, hey, man, I'm gonna bounce you back out. We're gonna bring Woodward in, and then if you could hang out for a little bit, we'll try to do a little juggling act after I talk to Woodward for a second. Cool.
Sounds good, man. Yep.
All right, Arron Watson, everybody, 4 home runs, set the single game record for 3 dingleberries in one game. Professional blitzball player here. Arron, thanks for coming on, dude. Hang out for us. We'll try to bring you in here in a second.
Will. Okay? Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
See you. All right, Arron Watson, stand-up dude. That dude he's an awesome friend. Helps me out all the time. Couldn't done the field without Arron and his help. And just tip of the cap to that young man right there. We're going to bring Ryan Woodward in now. And Ryan's also helped tremendously with some of the stuff on the blitzball side of things. So we'll get him in now. We'll visit with him for just a little bit, and then we'll try to get both these guys in here. Loading him up right now. Let's see here. Need your video on, Ryan. Let's see. So Woodward's been on the Goons for the last season, obviously this season. Hit 2 or 3 home runs last year for the Goon Squad. He plays outfield. He's trying to do a little bit of pitching now and things like that. So we'll see if we can get him on here. Let's see here. We're having some technical difficulties. Looks like. We'll send him back out and see if we can come back in. Let's see here. Technical difficulties on our Zoom stuff. You know how it is. We're not too tech savvy. Ryan is, but some of us aren't. So looking forward to the next week's games. It's going to be some matchups we haven't seen yet. I think the Bucks and the Goons play, maybe the Bucks and the Dogs. I'm not real sure. I haven't looked at it. We're looking at, we play an 8-week season or an 8-game season. We got Easter, Mother's Day kind of thrown in the mix here this season, not like the winter when we had, the holidays. So we're looking for a projected World Series last weekend of May. All right. Ryan Woodward is here, everybody. He made it.
I'm here.
He's here. I did see Ryan Woodward at the DQ earlier, so he must have had too many blizzards or something with some technical difficulties, but we got him figured out.
That's right.
No, hey Ron, appreciate you coming on the podcast, and man, I just want to first off tell you appreciate all your help with all the technology stuff, the videos. Ryan does all of our scoreboards for our YouTube videos, stuff that I don't know how to do, but this dude is a wizard at it. Spends a lot of time and hours helping me out on that. Definitely appreciate that, and he also helps me on the field, like Arron. We were putting in the drain the other day and stuff like that. So first off, tip of the cap to you, sir, on helping Dominus Blitzball kind of be what it is and growing and things like that on social media and doing the scoreboard stuff. So anyway, so a couple questions for you. Had Arron on here earlier. So just talk about the Goons in general. Y'all went 7-1 last year in the regular season, ran into a hot War Dogs team in the World Series. Unfortunately, they got hot at the right time. But talk about last season and then this season coming in. What y'all's expectations are?
Yeah, I mean, last season I think we were all just trying to figure it out for a while, and then towards the tail end, everyone started to kind of get a groove, and we stopped scoring as many runs later in the season, and as the pitching got better, come World Series, it's just how baseball goes sometimes. Same with Blitzball. Before was pitching good, had some hiccups, walked some guys, and we thought maybe we were going to make a comeback at the end, and we didn't. So
that's how it goes, man. I mean, it's all about when you get to the playoffs, whoever's the hot team, whoever's got the sticks, whoever's got the pitching. I mean, you can go 150-0, but if you get to the playoffs and somebody it's their day, it's just going to be their day.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but no, man. I mean, you got Derek Smith on your team who hit 5 home runs last year. You got LaFleur on your team, who's a pitcher. He's an on-base guy. He hits the ball, but his asset is really pitching for y'all.
Yeah.
You got Aaron Watson, who's hit 4 bombs already this season, which is crazy.
Yeah.
We might need to do some drug testing or something on that guy.
Yeah. No one had him on their predictions for sure.
No, but he's dominating right now. And then of course I think you hit 2 or 3 bombs last season.
Yeah.
I had y'all and the Pandas kind of going neck and neck to win it this year. Both of y'all's teams are basically reloaded from last season. So, man, just that's just kind of how it goes, like you said, with the season. So, but starting off this season, you down a player, you had to play with 3 the first week, and then you get your guy back. You ran into a Heath Miller who just had a game of his life pitching. Yeah. And then obviously, the train started getting on the right tracks last week with the win in the second game against the Kings. So let's just talk about, this season and, when you're batting, what you look for, what you're trying to do, things like that.
Well, I mean, as far as this season goes, we had that first game that we came in short and we lost, and we just kind of talked about it. The way that the season goes and the way the World Series tournament bracket is a whole new animal. So we're just trying to play this season. Try to get hot at the right time. Try to work. Find figure out some things along the way, and then get hot at the right time, and hopefully that translates to winning the whole thing. And as far as me going up to the plate, I mean, I have a pretty deep love for baseball, but I never really played it like growing up as far as high school or anything like that. So I don't typically have the same probably mindset as a lot of you guys that played collegiate ball and stuff like that. But I'm just looking for a pitch to hit. I'm just trying to really, the name of the game is just put the barrel on the ball and it'll do something.
That's right. Yeah, put pressure on the defense. That's the biggest thing. If you put it in play,
yeah, I mean,
so
it's not like a baseball. There's not a whole lot you can do to make it go where you want it to go. You just kind of have to throw it out there and hope for the best most of the time.
Close your eyes and swing hard. Yeah, because like you said, you can't control it. There's balls that we see. Some will go straight as an arrow. Some will literally start at center field and end in right field. Some will start in center field and end up party porch and left field. So you're right. Hey, the biggest thing is just hit it hard somewhere and good things happen. So
right.
Anyway,
well, my whole thing now is just I know there's certain like pitches and areas that I will not foreclose. Like I won't tell you, but if they're in those areas, I'm probably not going to swing but everything else, it's open game.
That's right. That's right.
So, and after our game with the Pandas, I'm just going to be trying to put the ball in play as much as possible. So.
I hear you on that. So I need a true or false to the Diamond S rumor mill. Is Ron Woodward gonna have any kind of pitching starts this year?
Say it again.
Is Ron Woodward going to start on the mound for the Goon Squad in spring 2023?
I'm working towards it. We'll see how the season goes. I had an opportunity first game, and I felt really good about it, and just couldn't get it where I wanted to go. Since then, I've kind of maybe picked a couple different pitches, so we'll see.
There you go.
We'll see what happens. I'd like to, but I want to do whatever helps the team. So
we're gonna let the manager of the Goon Squad, Derek Smith, know that Woodward wants the ball. Give him the ball and let him go up there and shove. That's what he's saying. So anyway, cool, Ron. Hey man, like I said, appreciate y'all your help. Ron does all of our hats, all of our cool swag. He hooked it up with the sign behind us with O'Reilly and Royal. He's got a lot of bragging feuds with his buddy Matt Sanford on the Trash Pandas. There's a lot of talk at work and good stuff like that. Good banner. But hey man, appreciate all you've done for the league so far. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to keep growing the league and making it bigger and better. We're gonna bring old Arron Watson back on. We got a few minutes left here. There he is.
Yeah.
So I got two goons sitting here with me right now. We got about 3 minutes left. What is y'all's message one at a time to the whole league? Are y'all going to put the league on notice right now about what the Goons are going to do, or what's y'all's message to the league? I want to hear it. Ryan, you can go first.
Yeah, I think the message is that last season we looked like the dominant ones. This season, I feel like everyone's kind of sitting on us a little bit. Like they don't expect much. Obviously, we didn't come out that hot out of the gate, but just get ready. We got Arron over here hitting bombs. The floor's he's starting to get it. He's locating some pitches, and he's got about 4 or 5 different ones now. And I think we're definitely going to be someone to look out for. You know, I've been hearing a ton of smack talk about that no hitter at work, and I just walk through the back room and all I hear is Matt, swing the bat.
The Trash Pandas are huge advocates of swinging the bat and not advocates about walking. Just for the record, we all know that. Arron, last comments on the Goons and the league in general on what are we looking for the Goons for the remainder of the 6.
Sure, but on that comment, you got to throw strikes, you know, and no one just can get up there and swing a junk. So it's baseball, but no, don't count us out. You know, I think our first season we showed what the Goons can do. You know, 7-1 run, we still got it, and it's just getting in that swinging thing. So don't underestimate us. So
the Goons are going to be
a lot of good talent.
That's right. The Goons are good. You got Arron Watson leading the charge with the 4 dingers. Woodward's still looking for his first one for this season, but he had 2 or 3 last year. You got Derek Smith waiting in the wings, who's about to get hot.
Yep.
If LaFleur can start throwing some strikes and striking guys out like he did that last game, the Goons are going to be for real. So, hey, appreciate both you guys, man. Tip of the cap. I've gone above and beyond and helped me out tremendously. Couldn't do this league without you. Couldn't do the field without you. Appreciate all y'all's hard work, guys.
Thanks, man.
Of course. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Thank y'all for being on here, and we will see y'all next time.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
See y'all later.
See ya.
All right, guys, there you have it. The Goons, they're still around. They're still the regular season champs from last season. But can they put it together in spring of 2023 and get hot at the right time like their players are saying? Never know. Hey, until next time, y'all have a happy Easter out there. Hope the Easter Bunny sees you. Don't forget the reason for the season. And y'all be safe. We'll see y'all next time.